Hello everyone, I am Madhu. Once again welcome you to my channel Software Testing World. Today in this video we are going to discuss regarding prototype model. It is also one of the software development lifecycle model. What was used in the earliest days. Now we are avoiding it, but still this model exists. In this prototype model video, we are going to discuss regarding what is prototype model, what are the phases of the prototype model, what are the advantages of the prototype model, and what are the disadvantages of the prototype model. Let us start with what is prototype model. Prototype model is nothing but a software development model in which first a prototype was developed and then after development of the prototype it was built and tested and reworked until an acceptable prototype is achieved by the client. That means, as the name suggests, that is prototype means we are making a particular software, a small model of the particular software, what we are going to develop in the future. It is defined as a process of developing a working replication of the product or the system that has to be developed in the future. We are making a replica of the system, and why we are preparing this? Actually, it is offering a small scale of familiarize the end product, and after preparing that particular prototype model, we are giving it to the client for getting the feedback from the client. This is one of the most popularly used software development lifecycle model, and this model is used when the customer doesn't know what is the exact product requirements they are having in their hand and what are the exact product they are going to make it in the future. So what they are doing, they are asking to the particular company or the team to make a replica, or they are just giving their requirements whatever they are understanding, and that team is preparing a replica or prototype of that particular software, and they are just showing it to a client, and client what they are doing, they are giving basically the feedback, and if changes are they are required, they are just giving one by one and it's getting changed in the prototype. In this prototype model, the end product is first developed and then tested and refined as per the customer feedback repeatedly till the final one is acceptable. The prototype is achieved, which forms the basis of developing the final product. Actually, in this prototype model, the system is partially implemented before or during the analysis phase. So there it is giving the customers an opportunity to see the product very early in the life cycle. Actually the process starts with means while gathering the requirements from the customer by interviewing them, means actually what they want, what they really want to develop, and the document is used to build the initial prototype supporting only the basis functionality as it is desired by the customer. Inside this prototype model there are four types of prototyping. By following these four types of prototyping, this prototype model is basically getting prepared. One is rapid throwaway prototyping. This technique offers a very useful method of exploring the ideas and getting the feedback from the client. In this method, the customer feedback helps in preventing unnecessary design issues, and the final prototype developed. So the final prototype is getting developed in a very better quality or better way. Then another type is evolutionary prototyping method. In this method, the developed prototype is initially incrementally refining on the basis of client's feedback. We are just refining the prototype again and again till it is accepted by the client finally. And compared to the last one, rapid throwaway prototyping model, it offers a better approach and also which saves time as well as effort. Then comes to the next type, that is incremental prototype. In this prototype model, the final expected product is broken into different small pieces of prototyping and being developed individually. In the end, when all the individual pieces are properly developed, then the different prototypes are merged into a single final product. It is a very efficient approach because it reduces the complexity of the development process, and where the goal is divided into subparts and each subpart is developed individually. So the time interval between the project begin and the final delivery is reduced because all the parts are developed and system are developed individually, and finally they are making it as a system. Then the last one, that is extreme prototyping. This method is mainly used in the web development project, and it is consists of three independent phases. The first phase of the prototyping is basic prototype with all the existing static pages, that is the HTML pages we are making the prototype. Then in the second phase here functional scripts we are preparing and simulating the data. We can't use the real data, so we are simulating the data and processing in the prototype service layer. Then the final step where all the services implemented associated with the final prototype. Then we'll see what is the phases of the prototype. See, this is the prototype model. What basically we are doing in the requirements analysis phase, as in the requirement analysis is the most important part in the software development cycle. What we are doing here in the requirements analysis phase, as discussed prior, we are interviewing the customer and we are getting the data in the requirement analysis page. After that we are doing the quick decision. In the quick decision we are starting how to prepare the prototype. Then we are starting the build prototype, and then customer suggestions and requirements and refinement. See, this process is in a this is a uh, this process here it is going in a circular way, because we can change this repeatedly, and basically it is getting changed repeatedly. So from requirement analysis till evaluation of prototype by customer, it is known as prototype development. After that, what are the pages we are seeing? Sorry. After that, from the acceptance testing from the customer till maintenance, it is known as the iterative development. Because after building the prototype, what we are doing again, we are doing the meeting with the customer, and if they are giving any suggestions or changing any requirements, again the same page is happening in a circular motion. So it is repeatedly changing. Then after evaluating the prototype by the customer, we are doing acceptance testing by the customer. Then here in this implementation, we are designing and developing the sub prototype, then testing, then it is going on maintenance. Again we are getting the feedback and changing in the maintenance phase. This is known as the prototype model. Now we will discuss regarding the advantages of the prototype model. One of the advantages is that it reduces the risk of incorrect user requirements, as the requirements are changing repeatedly, and every time we are getting involved with the client while preparing the prototype. So customer suggestions and customer requirements we are getting rapidly. So it's reducing risks, and it's very good while requirements are changing and frequently. It is also one of the advantage. And the visibility of the process is always in front of the management, because there is a working software, working replica of the software we are showing every time. And it support early product marketing, and as we can do the marketing for that particular product, because its replica is already created. And also it reduce maintenance cost, and errors can be detected much earlier stages of this prototype, as a system is also we are making side by side. Oh, then we'll discuss regarding the disadvantages of prototype model. An unstable or badly implemented prototype most of the time is the final results, because as the requirements are changing again and again, if there is any change from the customer side, again we have to change in our side. So most of the time final product is unstable one. Then it requires a extensive customer collaboration, and it's cost customer money, it's and it customer commitment, everything. So it requires extensive customer collaboration. Always customer is required in this particular model. Also prototyping tools are very expensive, and also it is a time consuming process. These are the disadvantages of the prototype model. Regarding the other models, we are going to discuss in our upcoming videos. And thank you for watching this video. If really you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments, please write your comments in the comment box, and don't forget to click on the bell icon. If you are clicking on that on uploading new videos, you are going to get a notification. Thank you very much. Bye.